Let's talk about the play, which of course is the major reason why we should be talking sports, not these issues.
Definitely.
And the Super Eagles taking on Congo. We might be laughing over it and saying this. I tell you, they play good football. I'm talking about the Congolese.
Yeah, the Congolese play good football. Actually, it was sort of an upset when they were knocked out by the Rwandese, I'm talking about the first round of the qualifiers.
Yeah.
They've gotten a second chance, they've gotten a reprieve, and they want to take this with both hands. And looking at what is actually happening on the Nigerian football scene, they might just fancy their chances. These guys are apparently going through crisis. Somehow it might manifest itself onto the pitch, and who knows? Kenyans came here, they almost got away with a victory. And, they had to take a last-minute goal from Nnamdi for us to actually get a point from that one. So what's stopping the Congolese from coming out to do the same thing? So I think Stephen Keshi should try, and it's not going to be easy, but he should forget about everything happening in the NFF right now and their shenanigans, and try and focus and put this team together as a group. This is their first game after the World Cup. They would want to. I think it should be more of motivational now. Telling them to come out there, because the Nigerians will be yearning to see the Super Eagles after the World Cup and after everything. So actually, just go out there and do what they're supposed to do. That is, try and make us proud. But this game in particular is still pending because of what we talked about earlier. I just hope that the game goes on and we are able to go out there and put smiles on the faces of Nigerian football fans with the Super Eagles getting a victory. It's not going to be easy. Trust me. There is no easy African position anymore. We've seen it all over, the Nations Cup, the qualifiers, and a whole lot of things. So I just hope that they will go there and get the work done.
We told you that rising sports defender Godfrey Obwabona was the first foreign-based player to touch down for this crucial game against Congo Brazzaville. Also in camp is Nosa Igebo, Uche Wofo, and Ramon Aziz. We're expecting more players to touch down today. The home-based players, they're already on ground. What's his name? Azubike Egweke is already on ground. Kunle Odunlami is on ground, getting ready to play Congo, and that's what we want. Chinasia, I want to tell you that when a team is playing a current champion, it's not an easy game.
Yes, from the Congolese point of view, that's why I said they don't really have anything to lose. Going into this game, any result they get, except a victory, is expected, So they will go there and say, hey, we don't really have anything to lose. Let's go and play against these guys are the current African champions. They're at home, their first game after the World Cup. A lot of pressure under they have a lot of pressure, and just go there and be free, play free-flowing football, and who knows what might happen. But I think the Super Eagles are experienced enough, to avoid potential banana skins like this. And so I definitely hope, I believe the Super Eagles will go there. It might not be a major victory. Some people might be expecting, we're playing Congo 4-5-0. No, if it's a 1-0 victory, we should take it, take it and run. Because I think right now, it's now a group format. The most important thing at the end of the day is getting your 3 points, or getting those away wins, and just top the table and find yourself in Morocco.
I totally agree with you. Chinasia Sports this morning on Channels Television. I've been taking a look at issues going on in Nigerian football. Also, getting you abreast what's going on as regards preparations for the 2015 AFCON qualifiers. The Super Eagles players are already, some are in Calabar, and we're expecting more to join today for that game against Congo on Saturday. Sports this morning, Channels Television. Let's go on a quick break now. When we come back, Novak Djokovic is still firing strong at the U.S. Open. But one man that has had a good year in playing tennis is Joe Wilfred Songa. But Andy Murray was too good for him, defeating him 7-5, 7-5, 6-4. We'll talk about what's going down at Flushing Meadows when we return to stay. Joy for Nishikori and then pain for Raonic. That was a very intense tennis right there between both players. Chinasa was just telling me that it ended this morning Nigeria time and about 2:15 American time. That's it. Tennis giving us reasons to talk sports this morning on the program. And then we saw Djokovic pushing away Kosh Schreiber, and then we saw Murray beating Joe Wilfred Songa. Djokovic Murray again.
You know, Murray, the win against Joe Tsonga was actually his first over a top 10 player this season. You know, he's not had a very great season. Yeah. He's been plagued with injuries.
And he also struggled with his back.
And a whole lot of things, and the back pain and stuff, you know. But underrate Murray at your own peril. And Djokovic will know very well not to do this, because I think Joe Tsonga underrated him a little bit, saying before the game that Murray had lost his fear factor. You know, and after he said that, me and my colleagues came out to say that Murray would take this game in 3 sets, and that was actually what happened. So these two guys, Murray and Djokovic, they know each other very well. Yeah. They've met each other, played lots of times on the circuit. So I think we should expect a thriller. Djokovic used to be known for his lack of stamina. You know, his mentality wasn't up there. But right now, Djokovic is the world's best player for me. And I think this match should be a thriller. If Murray can up his game to the levels he has not gotten to this year on tour, I think we should expect maybe 4 or 5 sets. But I'm still leaning slightly towards Djokovic because of the form he has shown this season and you know, his propensity to play well on hard courts.
Okay, quickly let's talk about some of the deals concluded on transfer deadline day. Chinasa, and I was saying, why does clubs wait till that final deadline day to start putting pressure on not just the players in the club, also on the fans and even the market itself?
Austin, it happens everywhere. It happens in basketball, in the NBA.
Crazy.
It happens in American football, the NFL. So it happens everywhere. I don't know why there's just that wait for that last-minute rush, and everybody seems to get a lot of things. It wasn't as frenzied as some we've seen in the past, but trust me, a whole lot of deals went down. You know, the likes of Hull City, QPR made some splashes, but the biggest one, nobody was expecting it about 48 hours ago. I'm talking about Radamel Falcao moving to Manchester United. A lot of people still have problems with that move, saying Manchester United is only the striker right now. But from what we've gathered, Van Persie might be out for a couple of months.
They need everybody right now to get back.
To get where, even if it's just to put that fear factor back into Manchester United. Arsenal getting Danny Welbeck. I don't know about this move. Some people are hoping that Arsenal fans are hoping that Daniel Welbeck turns out to be like Daniel Sturridge, you know, who couldn't flourish at Manchester City and Chelsea before flourishing at Liverpool. You know, they think that Arsene Wenger might have the right quality and the right words to talk to Welbeck so that he will get to play well for them. So I think it was a very good one. But I think the biggest winners for me are Atletico Madrid getting Mandzukic and the Italian Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay. Quick look at done deals on transfer deadline day. We told you Falcao moved from Monaco to Manchester United on a season-long deal. Daley Blind left Ajax for Manchester United. So Manchester United, you see, Louis van Gaal is doing all he can to ensure that Manchester United get back to winning ways. But it's goodbye for Chicharito, not goodbye, a season-long loan. Also, leaving Manchester United to Real Madrid. Dan Welbeck, we told you, left Manchester United to Arsenal. And Sandro, good one, reuniting with Harry Redknapp, leaving Tottenham to Queen's Park Rangers. And then Hernandez, Palermo to Hull City, and Alvaro Negredo, Man City to Valencia. That was another deal that people were wondering what's going on, how did that happen? Okay, quickly, let's talk about this move to Arsenal. I won't talk about Arsenal for a while, and Danny Welbeck. And if you look at everything going on in Arsenal, right now the striking option is just centered around Giroud or nobody. But then you start saying they have Podolski. What's going on with Wenger?
Yes, I was talking about this with an Arsenal fan, yesterday, talking about Podolski. We saw Podolski at the 2006 World Cup. He was up front with Miroslav Klose. We've seen him lead the line for Cologne. Also played that position at Bayern Munich.
Even last year's Champions League.
So I do not understand the reason why Arsene Wenger has consistently refused to play Podolski as his out-and-out striker. And the man himself has said that he likes playing in that position. So I think circumstances might force Arsene Wenger's had at one point in this season, to play Podolski in his preferred position, which is up front. Joel Campbell is there. Yeah. Another promising young lad. He can play behind the striker. He can play just as the striker. Arsenal have options. Yana Samogo, a club of Arsenal's caliber, he should not be starting for Arsenal Football Club. And I think that's why Arsenal fans will even prefer to have a Danny Welbeck starting. Olivier Giroud is injured for 3 months, so definitely they need to show up that part. And I hope Arsene Wenger gets his tactics right, gets the personnel together. Alexis Sanchez knows how to score goals, but he's not an out-and-out striker, but he can contribute. If Arsenal might play with a false 9 formation, it might just come out, it might help them, because even Danny Welbeck, he said his preferred position is playing as a striker, but most of the team deployed from the wings, deployed behind the striker. So let's just see it's going to be interesting to see how Arsene Wenger will tweak his formation, especially the front line, to get the best out of those players.
The money is right, and at this stage for Danny Welbeck, it's all about trying to impress, to prove a point that it's not all over for him, talking about living the life of a striker. Quickly, let's just talk about Falcao and going to Manchester United. Good one for Manchester United, but then you start wondering, how would they make use of these options?
Yeah, how they will make use of these options. First of all, it's not confirmed. We heard that Van Persie might finally have to go for surgery because of the injury that has plagued him for almost 2 years. So if that is true, Van Persie is going to go for surgery, then Falcao will be a good fit, coming in to combine with Wayne Rooney. Falcao, a lot of people, like I said earlier, a lot of people complain about the move. Is that what Manchester United need? But people seem to forget that Manchester United got Danny Blind, they got Marcos Rojo, they have Luke Shaw. And in Danny Blind and Marcos Rojo, you have two players who can play central defense and central midfield, defensive midfield rather. What Van Gaal is playing, his formation is 3 defenders, 2 wing backs, 3 in the middle, and two strikers up front. So I think Van Gaal is getting personnel that will fit his coaching philosophy, and apparently, let's just watch the space and see if Manchester United will be able to get back into the Champions League come the end of the season.
Watching this space, Radamel Falcao played for River Plate, 105 appearances, scored 45 goals, played for Porto, 87 appearances, he got 72 goals. Phenomenal career had there. And in Atletico Madrid, he appeared 91 times and got 70 goals. Monaco, he played 22 times and got 13 goals. For the Colombian national team, 51 caps with 20 goals. So Manchester United has just acquired a weapon of mass destruction. So that's it. That's where the curtain falls of this edition of Sports This Morning on Channels Television. Channels, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Always a pleasure.
Okay, that's it. We'll end the program with speed. We'll listen to Usain Bolt. He's getting ready for the IWF World Championship in Beijing. Remember, it was in Beijing that he actually got to the limelight, winning 3 gold medals. That's it on behalf of the winning team at Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okonakwan. Show some love today, and as you do so, remember, keep talking sports. Bye for now.